Okay everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to groom a horse. This is important for every horse owner, every person that's looking into getting a horse, or just anyone who wants a nice relaxing activity around animals. So why it's important is grooming is important for their health and also for their safety. While you're grooming them, you want to look for any injuries, any blemishes, anything like that. So I'm going to start off by showing you the basic things. So this is a curry comb. So for grooming, everyone has their different preferences of what order they start in. So not necessarily how I do it is how everyone does it in those specific steps. So I'm just going to start out the way I do it. So with the curry comb, you're going to start at just behind the head, and you're just going to go in circular motions, working all over the body except the legs. You don't want to use the hard instrument on their legs because they have bones and tendons that are close to the skin surface. So everywhere, on the neck, the body, and you're just going to work your way back towards the tail. And this just loosens up all the dirt and dry skin on the surface, or underneath the surface, and brings it up to the top. And you're just going to do that on both sides, everywhere, but like I said, the legs and also the face, because the face is a sensitive area. The next, you're going to use a hard brush, and the hard brush, again, you follow the same areas, working from the tip of the neck all the way to the base of the tail, and this is just to get off all that loose dirt that you brought to the surface. And again, you're not going to do the face or the legs. So I'm just going to start, and you're just going to brush pretty firmly to get all that dirt off, working all the way back. Again, you're going to exclude the face and the legs because this is hard bristle, so you don't want to go on those sensitive areas. So once you're done with that, you will then use, you have the soft brush or the face brush. This is for those sensitive areas that I just said that you don't want to use the curry comb or the hard brush on. So you're just going to do the face areas because these are very soft bristles. And again, you're just getting that dirt off. Anything that you did everywhere else, except this is, again, the sensitive areas, you can do the legs. So, like this time of year, we have some of that hard mud that you just can't get off with a soft brush. So in that case, you could maybe use a curry comb or a hard brush, but you have to be very careful. Again, these are sensitive areas. So you might use it to lightly get off that extra mud that you can't get off with the soft bristle brush. Then you're just gonna gently go and get that off. You're not going to use it as firmly as you would on the rest of the body. And then you're just going to go over that with a soft brush, getting off as much of that dirt you can. You could also use the soft brush on the belly, just any of those sensitive areas that you can't get with hard brush. Next, I'm going to do the mane and tail. Some people have mane and tail brushes, some people have combs. I have a brush. So we're just going to gently work down. You start at the top, just getting out any of those knots, and you'll just do that in the mane. Usually people like to use a tangler because that helps rather than just pull the knots out with a brush. And you're going to do that on the tail as well until you have all of the knots out. So the next thing I have is the hoof pick. We use this to get all of the compacted dirt and rocks and everything like that over the hooves, outside of the hooves. So what you want to do is you're going to pick up the horse's hoof, and you're going to pick downwards. You never want to pick towards your face because you don't want to get those rocks and that dirt up in your face. So you're just going to pick downwards, getting all of that excess dirt out. And then you can brush it because there's usually a brush on the end. And this just helps to get all that dirt out. You don't want that dirt to always stay in there. They could get infection from that dirt never being brought out. And again, like I said, this is very important. Grooming is important, checking to make sure they don't have any new blemishes or injuries since the last time that you groomed them. Just going through his body, I see that he has no new cuts or anything like that, so that's another reason it's so important. So these were the basic instruments that are used to do grooming. There's a lot of excess tools that you can use for further specific things if you wish. For example, a lot of people use for grooming, there's like hoof like conditioners, and this is just a liquid that you would take like this. It looks just like a paintbrush, and you would paint it on the hoof. I'm not going to do that right now because it's been so wet, so there's plenty of moisture in his feet. But there's many different things that you can use while grooming for different things. Like I said, there's detangler, you could do stain removers, different stuff like that, but these are just the basics that you're going to want to use to groom your horse. And like I said, as you're doing it, the main important things are you want to check for any new blemishes, injury, feeling down the legs, on the belly, the areas that you don't see normally when you're just looking at your horse. So, like I said, the main key points are you're going to use those basic tools. Again, you never want to use a curry comb or the hard brush on the face or the legs or any of the sensitive areas. You never, ever want to walk directly behind a horse because horses can only see out to their sides, so you never want to walk directly behind them because it may surprise them and scare them. You never, again, want to brush the face or legs. And another thing is, you never want to take the brush against the follicle of the hair because it's not good for them. So they are the basics to grooming a horse. I hope you enjoyed my video today. Thank you.